guys, it's Raimi and welcome back to my channel, and today I want to do something different and try out a makeup hack that I've been seeing absolutely everywhere, and I really wanted to see if it works because it sounds a little crazy to me. It's putting on powder before your foundation, and I know that goes against like everything ever. So yeah, basically people claim that this gives you a more full coverage foundation look. It's supposed to not be cakey. It's supposed to keep your oils at bay or control your oils for a little longer than usual, or some people say that it just takes your oils away completely. So I wanted to see if that is the case, and I have oily skin, so it would be nice if I can like have a way to make my foundation stay more matte longer throughout the day, so I don't have to so I can do less touch-ups and less blotting and all of that. So yeah, if you want to see what I thought of this hack, how it worked for me, then just keep watching. And I also want to put out a little disclaimer because I know a lot of big YouTubers have tried this hack, or they use it, like Jackie Aina, Casey Holmes, and I just wanted to put it out there that if it doesn't work for me, like, it might work for you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that they're lying to you or anything like that. Like, makeup works differently for everybody. Everyone has different skin. So, yes, do not get your panties in a twist about that, okay? So, I know with this technique you still put primer on. So, I'm going to use this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I already cleansed my skin and moisturized before this. So today I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm using this because I know I already love this powder. I love how it works. It works really great with my skin. So yeah, I want to try to make this work because I want it to work, because that'd be great. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to use the flat side and just put this in my T-zone, where I get the most oily. I get oily like in this area on my cheeks. I'm gonna try to pat this into my skin because I want to avoid like the cakey look, and this is damp, by the way, so I'm just gonna pat it in my skin so it really like melts into my skin, you feel? I'm just gonna do the middle of my forehead, that's like the only place on my forehead that actually gets oily. Chin. I'm avoiding like the outer part of my face. I heard somebody call this like the O-zone. I don't know if that's like a thing, but so I feel like right now my face just looks like you can't really see the powder at all. I feel like it looks a little whiter in this area. That's where I put most of the powder, but I mean, okay, let's just keep going. So for this technique, I'm going to use a foundation that I know I need to set. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Sand. And I'm not going to use a foundation that's mattifying or anything because I really want to test if this technique works. So I'm going to see if it can make this foundation matte. Usually dot the foundation on my face first, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to just blend this out on my face, and let's just see how it goes. So the foundation does look more matte in like these areas where I put it. It doesn't look like cakey or weird. It looks like normal, but like with this foundation, usually it's more like glowy. But in my T-zone, it looks pretty matte. So I feel like this is working. So I did the rest of my makeup. I set my under eyes with the same powder. I used the Tarte finishing powder to set my face like usual. I put highlight, bronzer, and lip gloss on. I already had my eye makeup done before this. And initially, like right after my makeup is done, I feel like it looks pretty good. Like my pores look very small, my skin doesn't look greasy, like it looks very smooth. It looks pretty nice. Like it doesn't look cakey like I thought it would look. So I am going to check in with you guys in a couple hours because I know it looks good right now, but I want to see how it's going to look later on. Maybe it will get more dry, maybe it will look more cakey, or maybe my skin will like hold up and it will keep the oils at bay. So I will just let you guys know in a couple hours. So it has been a couple hours later, and I have to say, I think this hack works. Like, look at my skin. Like, obviously I put highlighter on my cheeks and down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose, but everywhere else looks pretty matte. There's no separation anywhere. It doesn't look cakey. Like, obviously I have pimples and stuff, but yeah, it looks good. And usually by now I would have to blot or touch up with some more powder, but I don't need to. Like, I think this would work for oily skin, and if you have dry skin, I really don't think this is for you. My one recommendation would be to use a translucent powder, not anything with color, because I feel like it would give you a flashback under, like, because I don't know, that's what I'm thinking in my brain. I took some pictures today, and it looks really good still. Like, there's no flashback, even though I use, like, twice as much powder as I usually would. But yeah, it doesn't look powdery either. I wanted to mention that. It looks like skin. So that brings us to the end of this video, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and like this, and leave a comment down below. Your comments really help me out a lot. Everything you guys do helps me out a lot. Reading the comments really helps me figure out what I can improve on and what you guys like and don't like. So yes, I really appreciate those. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. I'm really active on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat when I'm not on YouTube. So my Twitter and Instagram are both the same. They're at Raimi Reyes _, and my Snapchat is at Raimi Reyes 0129. That's a 0129, but I always say 0129. I don't know if other people do that. 00. Anyway, yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and leave me some comments down below of what you want to see next.